Hello, I'm John Lentini with On My Own Location. We're here at Cutie Con 2013, and this is our last interview of the weekend. Andrew Francis, how you doing today?
I'm doing quite well.
How was the weekend for you?
The weekend was awesome. Everything was very professional. It was very, there was always moving. There was always different things to do, and good turnout, good people, all around good time.
How have you been since we last saw you at Candlelight Gardens this past fall?
I'm doing quite well. Had a good snowboarding season. It was not the best season in Vancouver. We got a little bit of snow, but a lot of rain. There was it got a little less busy as it always does at Christmas time, but everything's sort of ramping back up and getting back in the swing of things.
Are you enjoying the convention trail and meeting the fans through all these pony conventions?
I love it. I love it. I wish I could go to every single con and meet every single fan because it's not like work. I mean, we come, us voice actors, and we get to hang out with such awesome people and have such great conversations, and I just wish I could do more of it, actually. Yeah.
Shining Armor, of course, made a few more appearances in Season 3. How was it for you to reprise the role?
Awesome. I was so excited for him to come back because, when you do a role like Shining Armor where you really have a lot of fun doing it, you're not sure if the character's going to come back. And so when I got that first call and it was like, all right, Shining Armor's back, I was like, yes, I'm going in the studio.
You were excited the whole way.
Very, very excited. Very excited.
Okay. Do you feel more part of the community now that your character Shining Armor has quite the recurring role now?
You know what? Definitely, yeah. Because when you do a one-off, that's a certain thing. But now that he's coming back, you just have more stories, more things to talk about with the fans. It just makes things more interesting.
And of course, you've been to a few of these cons now. Do you have a theory on how and why the new series of My Little Pony branched out and became so popular, and how the series speaks to those of many ages?
I think the reason is that there's an undercurrent about the show about friendship is magic, and I think that relates to people whether you be 15 years old or 55, and to have that sort of feeling and when you come to these conventions, having that camaraderie with people, I think that's really important. And it doesn't matter who you are, what age, as long as you feel the love, that's what it's all about.
And of course, there are the Bronies. What are your thoughts on this fan base?
It's great. I mean, I don't have too much experience with different fan bases. I've been to a few anime conventions over the years, but I like coming to a specialized convention and having fans that really know what they like and they have specific questions and they love the show. I mean, there's nothing worse than when you're doing a convention, people don't really know what you've done or who you are, and you come up and you have to sort of bring out your resume and tell them the things that you've done. So it's nice to have a fan base that really knows who you are and appreciates the work that you've done.
It's almost like you're going to a convention and they're quizzing you. What have you done?
Yeah, I know. You almost have to sell yourself a bit. Like, what am I, applying for a job here? Come on.
Wasn't that a great character?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Is voice acting getting easier as time goes by since you've been doing this since age 9?
It's tough. It's gone both ways because the industry's really shrunk down. I mean, there's a lot of the voice acting in Vancouver is controlled by a small number of voice actors, and so over the years, the experience and practice has really helped me sort of be more prepared for going up against the big guys. Because now every audition that I go in, it's against Brian Drummond and the Three Dobsons and all that kind of thing. So it definitely ups your game. So I feel I've gotten better, but so has everyone else. So it's an equal playing field.
Yes, Vancouver's quite the hub for voice acting.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of voice actors up there.
You hit on this on your panel, Voice Acting 101, yesterday. You had a role in Vision of Escaflowne that had to be very challenging. Tell us about your approach and how you prepared for this off-the-wall crazy character.
Oh. Yeah, DeLando. He's a bit of a nut. I got the call from, I've told the story before, I got the call from Carl, who's a director at Ocean Studios in Vancouver, and he said, I have this role. They're letting me cast it without auditioning. I think you'd be right for it. And so I went in, and I had no idea what it was going to be. And we did, I think it was 26 episodes, and he's just wild. He's like, he's a pretty psychotic dude. And so we got through the series, and we moved on to the movie. And the movie really sort of let him expand and did a lot of cool stuff with the character. And I mean, I think the most fun that I had was just yelling, "Burn!" as there's just flames in the back, and he's walking out like half naked, like half dead. Oh, gosh. And I mean, yeah, it was the best. And you think about, like, in the record, it's just me in a tiny little room looking as crazy as the character, right? And so, yeah.
You ripped off your shirt.
Yeah, I should have. Next time.
Yeah,
Next time.
All right. Any current or upcoming roles outside the pony world that you could talk about at this time?
We, Max Steel. Just came out on Disney XD, I think about a couple months ago, and it's doing quite well. It's a really cool show. That's with myself. Sam Vincent plays Steel. Michael Dobson, Kathleen Barr. Really great cast. And so that one's come out. I think they've aired about 13 episodes. And the other one is a really cool show. It's called Slug Terra. And it's based on Sam Vincent plays Eli Shane. I play Cord, who's, man, Eli, you got to see this thing. I got some new slugs for your slug slinging. You're not going to believe what I got. He's like this kind of big guy, but a very lovable dude, but he's always sticking up for his friends. And so Eli goes into a Slug Terra, which is underground, and saves slugs from Dr. Black, who's ghouling them. But then when they have he's ghouling them, so when they have a duel or like a fight, they'll shoot them out of their slug slinger, and when they reach 100 miles per hour, they turn into their crazy beast, and like an ice monster will beat a fire monster. It's kind of the whole Pokemon setup in that way. But it's a good one to look out for. Okay. And Johnny Test is coming out soon. Yeah, the next season.
Oh, we got some approval on the screen there.
Johnny Test. Hey, Johnny, bro. Yeah. Hey, girls I've never seen before. Later, Johnny.
And is there anything you wish to say to your fans? As I imagine there are quite a few Shining Armor fans here at this convention.
All I can say is thank you from the bottom of my heart. Us voice actors, we appreciate coming. We appreciate meeting all of you. And without you guys, without your support, we wouldn't really have a job. So just keep watching, and I hope we get to hang out sometime.
Cool. Andrew, thank you so much for your time. Hope to see you at another con, Pony or Enemy.
Pony or anything. My pleasure.
Take care.
Thanks, guys.